Hello, Mr. Hudak. How we doing?
Hello, John Bajena. Fine.
Ah. So we talk a lot about having a system and having a process on how you go through things. We talk about bonding a rapport, upfront contract, developing pay. We talk through all those things. And I think sometimes as people are getting better at that, getting better at something they stick to, something they believe in, and something that provides quality outcomes for everybody involved. Sometimes we get a little caught up in ourselves and what we're doing and not as attentive to the buyer in front of us or the prospect in front of us, and how well are we adapting and adjusting to them based on body language or verbal cues, those kinds of things. And so I think it's kind of the next step of, okay, your process is down. Now, how do you better integrate with who's in front of you? And can you talk that through a little bit, and why it's so important and what to expect from it?
So let me reverse this a little bit. John, I want you to pretend that you are a brand new car salesperson, right?
Okay.
Brand new car, not used car. And you were going to present to me a car. What kind of things would you talk to me about in regards to your presentation?
Yeah, I think generally speaking, in that environment, it would be more about features and benefits, and we'd talk through so I might ask a couple of questions, but I'm going to tell a lot about the performance of the vehicle or what's under the hood or
Yes.
the luxury inside, those kinds of things.
What's interesting is that's how most people would do it.
Yep.
Here's the bells and the whistles. Presentation's the same, whether you're 23-year-old college student or an 85-year-old grandma, right? It's
Yep.
all the same. I don't know, I'm oversimplifying it,
But it makes the point. Yeah.
as opposed to if the last time I purchased a car, if you had asked me questions, there was two things I was looking for. One was, how dependable is this car? Because I'm going to put a lot of miles on it. Number two, when I sit in it, where does my right knee hit? Because if I'm putting on a couple 100,000 miles on this car, my right knee typically hits different areas on dashboards. I need some place that's comfortable.
Yeah.
If you knew those two things, that's all you have to present to me. And
Yeah.
frankly, when I look at the car I bought, that is why I bought the car: dependability and where my right knee hits. And I know it seems weird, but that's what I needed. So there's a saying that goes, sell today, educate tomorrow. So present to the pains you uncover today. Tomorrow, the buyer will find out all the other stuff they get when they buy from you.
Yeah. Can I, when you think back to that experience buying that car, did the person ask you, hey, what is it you're looking for in a car?
No.
Did they give it? No.
Nope. But I knew what I wanted. And that when I would ask them questions, I was looking for specific answers.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the test drive to find out where the right knee hits.
Yeah, but that's, I think the reality is you never know what's going through the mind of the prospect, and you never know what they're really looking for is important to them until you ask.
Yes. Well, there's another problem, and that is if you bring up things that you've never talked about, you could lose a sale.
Yeah.
So in that same car buying situation, one of the sales reps talked about the lug nuts on the wheels, how they were locked. You had to have a key to unlock them. And that killed that sale, because many years ago, I had lug nuts that needed a key. And I remember loaning my car to my brother. He got a flat tire and he could not get that lug nut off.
Yep.
And it was late at night. And anyway, I never wanted to go through that again. So that salesperson talked himself out of a sale without even knowing it.
Yep. No, good stuff. All right, everybody. See you again tomorrow.
Take care.